Everyone, welcome back to 5 Day Crypto. Let's look at Bitcoin on the hourly charts. Keep you updated for what is going on today, what to look for the remaining time period in the trading day, and maybe looking into a couple days from now, going into the weekend and the weekly close. So on the hourly chart, simplistic form, we got a line chart, right? That's the blue line, that's the price. We have our Bollinger Bands on and support and resistance, right? Pretty much as simple as you can get here. Support and resistance level coming down on this is on the hourly, so obviously not as significant as the daily or weekly chart. But looking at for what to do for the remaining of the day, we need to be watching these levels. So this yellow line of support previously around 19.4, and why is that significant? It's the lower part of this channel, right? We've seen this kind of pattern play out before, right? When you have a downtrend, if your channel's facing downwards, more likely than not, you're going to break upwards out of that channel. That would obviously get invalidated if we start to break towards the bottom side or this support level. So that's why that is significant. If you see prices under 19.4, this is certainly invalidated, and you want to watch out for that. But until that happens, right, we could certainly see a bounce down here, right? We're already pressing outside of the Bollinger Bands. 95% of your price action happens with inside of there. So look at the last time we did that, right? We pressed down outside. We actually formed this trend line, and then short-lived, and then we came back up right to the top. So we'll watch for that for the next handful of hours or so. Certainly this should update. We will have a better idea if this played out or not. And by today's close. So watch for that on the hourly. That's what I'm looking for, right? We've seen this pattern before. We've seen it break to the upside. So is this the fake out? Maybe, right? You got to watch for that because the DXY is not really doing much, right? Let's go take a look at that real quick, right? The DXY is just more or less trending sideways, even with the announcements today, right? We can go look at that. This was 8:30 a.m. Eastern time this morning, right? Net negative news, really. Core retail sales, much worse than expected, right? Down from the previous month, down from expectations. Not really great news. Look at the Fed manufacturing index. Expected a 2.5%, got a negative 10%. How the hell are we dropping? Maybe it's just a fake out. Well, so we have to keep an eye on that. We will see. Right, obviously I could be way wrong. Maybe Ethereum is causing some of this, right, with the merge today, or happened just hours ago, depending on when you're watching this, right? Early morning hours here in the eastern seaboard of the U.S. But we will see how that ends up playing out for the rest of the market. Are we going to get too overextended? Is Ethereum going to crash the rest of the market? Well, so far it seems like it's working out that way, but just pay attention to that. Realize that what's going on. Ethereum could be trying to find its footing here. But just want to do a quick update on Thursday to look for the remainder of the day, maybe going into tomorrow, right? Let's take a bigger picture outlook, and you can see as you zoom out, right, pretty insignificant, right? That's why the hourly doesn't really matter as much. But on the bigger picture, we're kind of coming down to try to test these local lows again. If we lose, 18.7, you can see that that's pretty significant on the simple line chart here, right? If we lose that with a close, right, the line chart only updates on closes. So if you see a close outside of here, that would be a pretty big warning sign. So if you want to get back to the candles, there you go, right? We've been down lower than that, but with the close, no, right? That was actually our lowest close since 2020, if you weren't aware of that, back on September 6th, before we got our nice little rally. So watch for that, right? The lower Bollinger Bands are kind of right in that area too. Not enough to get prices down there, but to see a close outside of there would be certainly a wake-up call. So let's zoom out one more and see if we got anything more significant. Let's look at our line chart. Keep it simple. Not really anything here, right? You got to zoom way out. Let's get the Bollinger Bands off. They love to skew the information on log scale. So there we go. Looking at the most simplistic form you can, right? This is where we are, right? Previous top here. Watch for a close under that line, right? Look, just keep it super stupid simple, right? That close, right? Where was that close? 19,378. Have we had a close under that yet? 19,378. Yes, we have. So maybe that's our warning sign, right? But you can argue that that is still at support. So we'll see what we end up doing this week. Maybe we end up falling down this week, right? 3 days, 9 hours. What do you think? Hit or miss? Are we going to hold? Are we going to fall? I would say the majority of people think we're going to fall. But just follow the price action. That'll tell you the news. You don't really need to guess at anything. So let's keep it on the DL. I don't know what that means. The down low. I don't know why I even said that. The the DXY on the down low. Maybe that's what my subconscious is going for. That we need the DXY on the DL. We need that to roll over, but no signs of that really, right? We want to watch for a break, right? We got to put form a lower low here, and so far, not really doing much. So we need a break of like 107, really, just to roll over here. Let's get our moving averages back on just briefly and see where we're at. So on the daily, we're still even holding the EMA 8 as of now. We seem to be bouncing off the 34 there. We've come down here, right? That was kind of an odd time, right? Nothing crazy there, but on the weekly scale, right? Keep it simple again. The EMA 14, that purple line, we haven't closed below that since way back in January, right? Now we're on the weekly scale. So if we do that, maybe we got a glimmer of hope, right? But until we do that, bullish for US dollar DXY, bearish for Bitcoin. All right, we'll keep it a little bit shorter if we can. There we go. Quote of the day. Nobody made a greater mistake than he who did nothing because he could only do a little. I relate to that. I'm only helping, a handful of you people, but I might as well keep it going, right? Even if it helps 2 people, I can do it. All right, car of the day. Aston Martin 177. Pretty slick Rick car. I love the side vents, right? Let's take a look-see at the back. Look at the active dynamic spoiler comes up based on your speed. A lot of people are doing that now in exotic land. Love the taillights, how they kind of wrap into one, and probably the best looking, side fenders I've seen in a hot minute. Aston Martin 177. All right, that'll do it. I'm off for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'll be out of town. So you'll have to survive without me. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you'll have to go till Tuesday. Good luck.